Being Pizza Month, October is also Cybersecurity Awareness Month. So right now is a great time to think about how to protect ourselves online. Now, according to Microsoft, the U.S. is the target of 46% of all cyber attacks, more than double of any other country. Now, cybersecurity isn't just about software, it's about making smart daily choices. So today, Psyche will share 3 simple tips to help us stay safe in the digital world. You know I love when you come on the show. You always give me a lot of good tips to stay safe or to try something new.
It's always a pleasure to be here, David.
Yes. Okay, so let's jump right in. Question number 1. You say that we should be wary of phishing scams. What are those and how should we keep an eye out for those?
Sure. Phishing is a cyber attack when a scammer impersonates a trusted source, like your bank or a colleague, to get you to share personal information. They may send that via like fake emails, text messages, even phone calls, and they always create a sense of urgency and fear to get you to act quickly. So you always want to pause, assess the situation, validate the information in the sender on the other end before you even consider clicking a link or sharing your personal information.
Absolutely. Okay, so there's always a lot of talk about passwords, and I feel like we don't have an excuse with all of the tools at our disposal to keep our passwords all in one central location if we can't remember them. So what is your advice there?
No excuses. Use strong passwords. Those are passwords that involve or combine uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. And like you said, secure password managers like 1Password, LastPass, even the new passwords app for the iPhone make it super easy to generate those strong passwords and also store them to make them easy to use. Believe it or not, the most common password currently used is still things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, don't do that. Don't do that. So you even want to take an extra step, use multi-factor authentication, which could require an extra step where a code is sent to your phone, or you use something like a Google Authenticator app to generate a code to use in conjunction with your strong password. When you do both of those things, it's incredibly difficult for a scammer or bad actor to gain unauthorized access of your accounts.
Going off-grid here, when you have an app that locks in all of your passwords, is that a safe space? Is it
It is a trustworthy space. Just make sure the password that you have on that password app is secure and not shared.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so what is your advice when it comes to our physical devices? Since we've talked about the cyber realm, what about the physical?
Yeah, physical security still matters too, right? So we carry so much information on our devices, our mobile phones, our laptops. So it's really important to keep those secure and locked with strong passwords, but even use things like biometric authentication, like your fingerprint or your Face ID. And gosh, when you're in like unsafe public spaces, never leave your devices unattended, not even for a second. Even if you think the people around you look friendly, don't do it. And even thinking about public spaces further, I say always avoid using free public Wi-Fi. And if you have to use it, never do things like online banking.
How easy is it for your information to be snatched, from in front of you? It doesn't take any time.
It doesn't. It takes a second. And sometimes we think only about theft when it comes to physical devices. Someone can install malware via a USB drive in a split second when you run to the bathroom at a coffee shop. It takes a second.
You're always keeping us safe out there, and I appreciate you, Psyche, for being here always. Of course, we're going to post this segment following the show at firstalert4.com/MySTL Live. Sending it back to you all.